problem is, how do we help the people here maintain their neighborhood quality of life? And I want to welcome you to Rolling Valley. This is my elementary school. And in 1974, I sat there and a lunch lady was yelling at me to tell me to be quiet. And now there's no lunch lady and they've given me a microphone, so I figure I've really made it. I'm not happy. I don't think any of my constituents are happy that 22,000 jobs are moving here. Let's face the facts. But the problem is that that's the way it is. And so the number one thing I think I'd like to ask the Army is, you see this road here, Rolling Road. Rolling Road goes north to south, through West Springfield, through Saratoga. It is a neighborhood road. It's kind of grown into something more, but that's what it is. It's a neighborhood road. And if you have any access onto the EPG for 18,000 jobs off Rolling Road, you will ruin this neighborhood. Absolutely ruin this neighborhood. You cannot have Rolling Road become an access to the EPG whatsoever, not a single interchange, because what will happen is people will use the neighborhoods here to commute into their 18,000 jobs in the EPG. So how do we solve that problem? Well, first, the Fairfax County Parkway has to be constructed. Now, you know, it seems strange to me that the Army decides, because it's cheaper, to move a bunch of offices into EPG, and one of the reasons it's cheaper is because they don't have to pay for the roads. As the governor said, and as our two congressmen said, the Fairfax County Parkway is funded, but funded to a lesser extent because no one knew we were going to have 18,000 jobs. We're kind of in a little bit of a quandary right now because we have environmental problem, and the state law says that the state cannot take over a road when there's environmental issues. I proposed a bill that will be heard on cleaning up the oil. So if we pass that, then I think there will be two methods. Your method where the Army does it, or the state method, but that should really break open the logjam on that. The second thing is this: 22,000 jobs doesn't mean just 22,000 jobs. It means a heck of a lot more. It means all the contractors, it means the dry cleaners, it means the stores, it means everybody who serves the 22,000 jobs. It means all the subcontractors who serve the 22,000 jobs. It means all the people who want to move closer to work. So this actually has a very big school impact too. Lee High School and Hayfield High School will handle most of the population brought in, but that's going to leave South County, which is already overcrowded, in a real quandary. Another practical solution I have for you is this: imagine if you owned a couple acres on Route 7 in Tyson's Corner 30 years ago. You'd be really rich. And what the Army has done by moving 18,000 jobs here is they have created a huge financial windfall for the land in this area. One of the things to do would be for the Army to spin off a portion of the land, especially the very valuable land of Route 1, and transfer it for the county. Jerry is very familiar with the PPEA, Public-Private Education Act. We can use that land to trade with a developer to build a South County middle school, so we can keep the capacity at Hayfield and at Lee and at South County all for 5 to 10 years when there will be an explosion in population.